Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year to you all. So in today's recipe I'll be showing you how to make your own agidi in the house. So here I have my maize and I'll be using hot water to soak this maize for one day to the other, but if you be soaking it for about 2 to 3 days, then you can use cold water to do that. But since I'm just soaking it for one day, I use hot water, and the hot water is going to help the maize to be a little bit softer before blending, because I'll be using my blender to do this process. So this is the other day now, and then what I'm going to be doing now is to wash this maize very well with cold water before blending. So after washing this maize, I'm going to be using my blender to blend it. But if you are in a place that you can have access to the big machine blenders or anything that can help blend your maize very well, then you can do that. So here I just added some water to my blender, then I add a bit of the maize. I'll be blending it step by step. You cannot blend it all at once, if not you will not get that smooth paste. So I'll blend this until it is very smooth, and as you can see the texture for this is so smooth. And I'm going to repeat the same process until I'm done, and then at this point I'll add more water to make it more waterage before sieving it. So as you can see, the texture is very smooth. And now I'm just going to use my sieve to sieve it and make sure to get the excess pieces of maize out before using my cheesecloth, or you can use any clean scarf to drain or to sieve it to get the starch out. So I'll repeat this process for about 2 times before using my cheesecloth, or you can use any clean scarf that you have. So now you can see this is the first one that I did. I'm going to drain it again for the second time. That way it will not be very difficult, or it will be very easy for you to use the cheesecloth to get the starch out. So this point I'm going to be using now my cheesecloth. So I just tie this cloth to my bowl, and then I'm going to be draining it slowly, step by step. Take your time and make sure you get all of that starch out of it. So at this point, as you can see, I am done, and then I'm going to be taking it out, and I'm going to let it sit for one day to the other before I will use it. I'll add more water to it, and then after that I'm going to be transferring this to a bigger bowl or a bigger bucket, and then let it sit for one day to the other. So this is the next day. As you can see, all the starch is settled down very well. I'm just going to go ahead and drain out the water, and then I'm going to go ahead to cook it. So I'll transfer the dough to my cooking pot, and then I'll add water, mix all very well, and then after that I'm just going to place it on my gas stove and then start stirring. You keep stirring until it is forming lumps, and now As you can see, it is forming lumps. To prepare agidi is just like making banku or any swallow. It's not any difficult process. So you just keep on stirring, and when it's too hard, add more water. Agidi always have to be soft. So as you add water, you keep on stirring. Add water to your taste or to the consistency that you want. So at this point it's still hard for me, so I add more water to it. So to all my subscribers, I want to say a very big thank you. Thank you all for subscribing to this channel. Thank you all. Thank you to all my supporters. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. You are wonderful. I appreciate you very well. If today is the first time for clicking to this channel, you are highly welcome. Thanks for clicking. Please do not forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you will be notified anytime I upload a new video. So this is the texture that I want. At this point it is done, and I'm just going to scoop it out and then try to tie it in a food bag. And this is it. It is done. You can have this with any sauce, any vegetable soup, pepper, with some fish. It's very easy and very tasty. Some people call this Akpan. In Togo they call it Akpan. In Ghana we call it AGIDI. But where I come from, in the village, we call this kaafa. And this is so nice and very delicious. Hope you guys find this interesting.